Hello, my dear friend. I hope you are doing great. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed it, please subscribe it. Press the bell icon. Hit the like button also. Friends, as you know, we have already started the our Hindu newspaper series, and now I will discuss about the Today Hindu newspaper. I have picked out some important topics from the newspaper that can be propitious for the mains examination also, and you can gather or assimilate some fruitful information for the preliminary examination also. Here the article is about the state election. As you know that in the future time or the in the near future you will encounter the so many states are going to conduct election in their area like UP and Haryana. Friends, it's all about the like how they are mobilizing the people that that totally mentioned here. He want to reiterate, and I want to mention one important thing, like talking about the any political party is not a fruitful thing here for the administrative officer. I would, or the writer has mentioned some names of the political party, and I don't want to like reply or read out the political party name. Then I would consider it as a national level party or regional level party. Here the writer is mentioning about the national level party. What is the motto of the national level party and what is their sole agenda? The national level party always able to mobilize the people on the like caste base, religion base, even like they are arousing the sentiments of the people on the nationalist base, and even they are able to success to mobilize the people on the their ethnicity base also. That's why they are taking leverage on the state election also. But some regional party they are concentrating on the only mobilizing the people on the caste basis. And nowadays people are the changing their mind each and every time, and it's not up to the like some extent it is not right, but still like there are so many local parties they are thinking that if they would mobilize or they would like select the candidate for the regional caste, they would definitely get leverage in the state election. If I like you will find so many caste in the UP, and it would be very typical to select any caste. If you are like supporting or you are electing the people from the upper caste, then it would be very typical to like take leverage of your members, because nowadays you are finding that so many people are belonging to the lower caste also staying in the UP, and their interest is different as per the upper caste. That's why they would not get the votes of the local people or the like scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. This is the like thing the writer is mentioning here. If I will talk about the Bihar, UP and Haryana, Karnataka, means they are generally we are finding that so much data from the election commissions, they were not in the majority, still like they are able to get votes and they got selected as a MLA over there. Why? Because they have not focused on the regional or caste based identity. They had changed their strategy because they want to mobilize the people on the basis of their requirements. Then only they would able to get success in their election. Even national level party are implementing such type of strategy, but you will find so many states party are not implementing this strategy. That's why they are lagging behind. In this column writer want to say that like it is very fruitful to got elected in the election, then only you would help the people after that. But for getting selection in the election, then you have to work on the each and every parameter of the individual person. Yes, it is very typical to resolve all the problems of all the people problem, but up to some extent each and every party can try this, and agenda should be on the individual focus, not on the caste basis and religious line. Otherwise our country would be like not in the good situation after getting elected, like after giving vote to the such type of candidate. And the writer want to say that ignore the due to this like caste based mobilization, they are ignoring the developmental level agenda. Even it is very typical, means oversimplification. If you will find so many people are not giving vote to the members of the their caste also, because nowadays it is very typical to simplify the strata or the caste. Even in the one caste you will find the upper strata person and the like economically not viable people, they are not having sources along with them. That's why sometimes it may be differ that the same caste people are not giving the vote to the single candidate, and their priority and demands keep on varying. That's why they are not doing so, and they keep on shifting their vote banks to the here to another candidate due to their personal interest. If we want to have a such type of clear and the clean environment for the India progress, then even our party leaders should not give like vote to the or like seat to the such type of person that who want to election on the religion base and caste base. We political party should pay heed such type of thing, that they should not give seat to the such type of people which are having criminal records and all things. And the personal individual development should be the agenda, then only or India can progress in each and every field. That is the gist of this article. Now move to the further article. The next article is about the Global Hunger Index, GHI. As you know, we have already discussed about the Global Hunger Index, but now I want to discuss this article as a different angle, because you should aware with such type of things, then only you would able to reply in the mains question paper. The Global Hunger Index, what is the past of this report or index? Even India performed very dismally in the 101 position in the out of the 116 countries. Let's talk about the historical past of this organization, that which are the organization is responsible for this such type of index. In the 2006, first time this report published by the International Food Policy Research Institute of the USA. They came up with this such type of index, by which means they can measure the how much malnutrition is present in the society, or that how many people are depriving of the foods due to they want to promote they want to remove the hunger from the society. That's why they come up with such type of index. After that, in the 2007, itself one German NGO is Wealth Hunger Life came up with along with the International Food Policy Research Institute, and they published the report again in that time, and they are publishing the report in the October month itself each and every year. After that, 2007, the Iris company is Concern Worldwide. They also co-publish along with the that the Hunger Life Institution. But in 2007, that IFPRI eradicates, or they have relinquished the institute, or they are stopped publishing the report. Now the two organizations, they are the solely responsible for with such type of index. German, that the Hunger Life, and the second one is Iris company is the Concern Worldwide. They are solely responsible nowadays for this such type of index. Our government is denying that the such type of situation or index they are showing, that is not situation of the India. But here the issue is that we should not neglect such type of index or the system, because if we would do this, then it would be overburden on us, or we would neglect the international parameters. Although they are getting the here that they are publishing three parameters. Food Agriculture Organization is they are taking index of the under, like lack of the resources, lack of the grains, are means the people are remaining hungry. That data is collected by the FAO. And in even if you will count the data from the NSSO, that is Indian National Sample Survey Office, is responsible for the to collect data from our country. Even they are showing that our expenditure on the food is decreased 4% from the 2011 to 2018. It means that people are not spending money on the food items, means they are remaining hungry, or they are not spending the money on the food products because they are not having money along with them. And even in the village area you will find this gap up to 10%, means they have reduced their expenditure on the food up to 10% in the village area. Then it's a cause of concern, because sometimes it can be possible that they are using flawed method to judge our health index or our hunger index. But we should take viewpoint of the our NSSO data also, and this is the cause of concern, and we should concentrate and we should come up with this such type of policy so that we can eradicate hunger from our society. If I will take the example of the other, like child wasting and child stunting, already I have described this such type of terms. Child stunting means the child is having less height according to their age, and child wasting is less weight according to their age. And undernourishment means malnutrition problem is there, and they are not having micronutrients in their food. This is the issue. And child mortality also one of the factors. But these two data can be flawed because they have gathered all the data from the UNESCO and one UN organization. There might be flaw in this such type of thing. But here the issue is that even India facing near about the, here data is published, like 34%. Earlier the condition was that 54% children were wasting in India, means they are having less weight, and or nowadays it came up to 34%, means we have improved a lot according to our data. And the another thing is that 17% nowadays we are having child wasting or stunting in India. But child wasting means if a children is having less weight as according to their age, it may be transitory due to if I will talk about the present situation in the COVID-19, the so many poor children are not getting enough amount of food, that's why they may be underweight. But after having a proper nutrition and diet, they can grow their weight. But if the child wasting would persist for the longer duration, it can convert into the child stunting, means it can affect the height of that children also, and that can be very detrimental for our future, because children are the future of India. And if they would live in such type of deprived condition, or they would living very pathetic condition, then it would be very typical for us to have a bright future. Without the children growth, we cannot assess or achieve our target or to become a developed country. Then our government should take initiative and should take consideration of all this data. If sometimes it happens they are using flawed data, but up to some extent there is some veracity also there, because National Sample Survey Organization also saying that in India expenditure is reducing on the food items. Or in this column writer is also saying that sometimes the data can be flawed. If I will take example of the Kerala, you will find so many people are having less calorie in their diet because they are having affluent lifestyles, and people having a very good infrastructure there. They need not to go by walk, and they are having mechanization in their area. That's why they would consume very less quantity of food. If you will take example of the UP, Bihar and Haryana, you will find the people are doing more work by their hand or itself. Mechanization is not so proper, that's why they are like having or the requirement of the higher amount of calorie in their food. That's why the writer is saying that sometimes due to the socio-economic backgrounds and the physical condition or political situation also responsible for the flawed indication, because it totally depends upon the area in which you are living, and there is a requirement of the less amount of calorie. But that's why the people are consuming less amount of calorie over there, and it like index can be varied due to this situation also. But at last and finally, the writer want to say, yeah, it is very like easy to criticize the any international organization data, but we should take consideration all the things, and we should like pick out the loopholes in our system and try to plug with the our hard work. Then only we can like create such type of policy, and our Indian children would be come out from that typical situation. That is all for today. I will come tomorrow with more articles. Please share my video among your friends so that they can get benefit. And friends, like so many articles in the today newspaper is from the previous topics. That's why I have not covered all the things, because we have already covered all the things. Thanks for watching. Bye.